Hello and welcome to Bahraini Dishes Cooking Show. My name is Chef Ali Youssef and today I'll be cooking for you a delicious Bahraini Jareesh, chicken Jareesh we call it. That's groats actually. To prepare Jareesh we need groats, as I have it, has been washed and soaked in the water for 3 hours, not less than that. Then I've got coriander, my favorite herbs, just give color and taste. And I've got 4 big red onions, and I've got 3 big tomatoes, got salt, cardamom, and cinnamon powder, and I got 2 chicken breast, where the water is boiling there. I'm going to place it there. Let me heat also the oil here. I have put oil here. Oil always goes, it depends on how big is your pot. The bigger it goes, the more you put oil. Let's throw the onion there for now, wouldn't you? That's an onion there. Jareesh is one of the popular dish actually. It's light and it's actually same as what they call it. If you do remember madruba, we know madruba. That's similar to it. And let's put the chicken in the water. Here I'm going to make stock, a chicken stock out of this chicken because we'll use it back in here. But before that, let's do some seasoning. I got Maggi mix in here. Okay. And I've got a little bit of turmeric I'm going to put. Not a lot, just a little bit. Maybe half teaspoon. I mean half tablespoon. And then we've got chicken powder. Now we should have beautiful stock in there. A little bit of also garlic. Gives it better texture. We're going to saute the onions. It will take a bit of time because I need a golden color. We get back to you in 5 to 10 minutes till we get it a goldish. Welcome back after 10 minutes and we're back to it. And now I'm going to add tomatoes. And there I see it's not too dark, not too light. Reasonable color is perfect. We're going to add a tomato in there. We're mixing it all together. And then I'm just going to add a splash of salt and pepper. Just to give it a pose actually. Then we get back to it till we get the chicken out of the water there. We're going to add it in here. The usual, it's almost exactly the same of madruba, but has been beaten. The difference between both, here I'm using grounds and there I'm using rice. That's the difference actually. Oh, and cooking the chicken is different way as well. because in that one I was cooking the chicken in here, but here I'm doing it separate because I'm doing the stock in there. So I'm going to take out the chicken and place it in there, right here, and mix it, right? Doesn't need that much time because I've already boiled in there, it's already cooked. Now I'm going to add the spices. Let's start with garlic powder, half tablespoon, followed by coriander powder, half tablespoon, then followed by cumin powder, half tablespoon, and Bahraini, I will go 1 tablespoon, then turmeric powder, half tablespoon, then we're done with spices. We mix it again. We keep mixing it, and to add more salt. And then the salt will add more later, huh? We're not adding everything at once. As you see, chicken is breaking. That's the best part. Okay, now I'm going to add the grunts. I'm not gonna add all of it. Could be. Let's see how much space we have in this pot. So this is, by the way, a pack of it, which is around 250 to 300 grams. Yeah, let's go half of it. So we're talking about 200 grams of grunts being put in there. Let's mix it. As we go, we need to add chicken stock a little bit. Let's not burn it. I'll show you how it goes. Slowly, slowly, we add the chicken stock we did here. Now I'm going to add water. That was actually, the water needed actually at least 2 cups of water. Now I'm going to reduce the heat. Before that, I'm going to add more stock, and I'm going to add every 20 minutes actually. This is the cardamom powder, followed by cinnamon powder and salt. The rest of the salt that you have. Reduce the heat. In 20 minutes, we add more, and then we go. I will leave it for 10 to 20 minutes, and then we'll get back to you shortly. Welcome back, and we're back after 25 minutes. It looks beautiful, looks good so far, but it's going to be like madruba. We're going to be until we get the final texture of it. I'm going to get the masher, the manual masher that I always use. But some people use the electric one. I'm using manual, and we're doing it like exactly madruba. The dish is almost done there. Chicken has been there. It's all over the groats, and the groats is all over the plate. All we have to do now is plate it and make it look beautiful, so we can eat it. Plating time. Gonna get plate. Look how it is, and it's been done nicely. Very good. It smells good. Now I'm gonna put a lot. Can close that one. Leave it. And I've got ghee. Ghee will help you to spread it all around to make it smooth, because you just can't go there with the spoon or whatever in your hand, because you need to make it very smooth, right? Like if you remember, or if you do know haris, it's also the same when you want to finish it. And this is our dish. We're done with it. We'll little bit twist to make it more beautiful. Right. And that's ghee. We deserve it. It's nice. Little bit of herbs won't harm it. Make it more beautiful. And here it comes. Today we're going to make Zanzibari bread. It's a nice and sweet bread. You can have it with tea, with they call it ginger tea with milk. That'd be perfect. Right, to start, I'm having actually here sugar, and I have oil, and I have yeast. Could be this way, or it can be even powder, no problem. And then we have cardamom powder, and I have flour here. Okay, and then water. I'm going to add everything in here first. Oil. Then sugar. Then yeast. Then cardamom powder. And water. Before we start the noise, let me tell you, you've got to keep it there until everything blends. We're done with the mix here. Now we're going to make the dough. I'm going to add put the flour here. By the way, this dough can be done by hand. It will take just a bit effort and a hard time and a time to make it. If you have a machine, that will be quick for you and easier. Now we're going to start the machine slowly, and we're adding the this liquid slowly in there. Don't put it fast because you don't want to have the flour all over you. You'll add it slowly until you really have the total dough, and I'm going to show you. Zanzibari bread is well known in our country, and especially in Bahrain, in Oman, in Kuwait, actually in GCC in general actually, but mostly in Bahrain, Kuwait and Oman. They really does that, they eat it all the time. And it's really nice and sweet. You can't keep it, you can't go more than one speed or two speeds. Maximum 2 speeds and one, between 1 and 2. So you can have the dough smooth and nicely done. You don't want to have a mess. I will let it mix for another 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll get back to you. And our dough is ready. Let's check it out. Yep, that's how it is. We're gonna leave it for an hour to let it proof, and then we can use it. Because the yeast we have put in, it need to work in there. And we'll just leave it on a room temperature here, and then we'll come back, and we're just gonna leave it for an hour to proof, and then just the room temperature, yeah? And then we'll get back to you, and let's get the oil hot first so we can deep fry it. See you in a bit. Welcome back. After 1 hour, and our dough is ready as you see it. And now I'm gonna take a piece and make it a bowl, and make sure you do it this way so you don't have any air in between. Now putting on the flour so it won't stick. Now, the way you want to cut it, you can cut it. I'm going to do it like pizza cut. Now we're going to deep fry it. And once you see it become a bit thicker and brown, you take it out. It could be any shape, by the way. Could be round, could be triangle, square. It depends. Maybe you have that ready, a shaper. You can just click and throw, click and throw. Easier. Now I'm going to put tissues a little bit because it's ready, and put it on the plate so it will absorb the oil out of it. And then let's add the rest of it in there. And the rest of it is ready as well here. There is that one, we'll have it later. And our Zanzibari is ready. There we go. You can have it with your coffee or with your qahwa, tea. Any time of the day you can have it. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.